JY. Are you here? JY. Hey, JY. JY.
What? Yeah, hello? I'm here.
Hey, did you know we have a result in?
No, we do?
We got a result in, buddy.
Who is it?
It's Wiz and Mauve.
The game of the
Wiz,
vets.
That's kind of, yeah, basically. Wiz did really well. Mauve didn't do so well, but we're going to talk to Mauve here in a bit.
Well, that's true. Yeah, we have Mauve here. He'll join us a little bit later. But welcome to episode 4 of the rBBL podcast, brought to you by Ace Knight Productions. I'm JY Knight, as always, joined by Ace Knight.
I'm Ace. Wait. Is it really like? Can we say it's brought to you by Ace Knight Productions if we're the one producing it?
We're funding it. I'm funding it, so you're funding
that's
it.
True.
So
yeah, that's true. I forgot.
Well, this episode,
investment.
Yeah, but this episode will be on YouTube only because we're out of hours on Buzzsprout. My $12 ran out already, so we're not the hour. I'll deal with that later. I think we get more hours in I forget what day, January 24th. So whenever that January 19th rolls around, podcast will be back on Buzzsprout for 2 more episodes, and then back onto YouTube. Honestly, it might just all go on YouTube.
I have to ask, did you turn off recurring payments, or?
I had to pay $12 more because we went over by 2 minutes. But for the next month, I mean. Not because we went over by 2 minutes. But I'm paying for 1 more month because we went over, and then I'm shutting her down. Unless people like it. If people like it on Buzzsprout, then maybe I just stick with it. Because I wonder if through Buzzsprout people can shut off their phone, like lock their phones. Because I know on YouTube you can't. You can't just lock your phone because then the audio goes away. So if it's easier to just do it through here, I might just keep doing it through here. But we'll see how people respond to it. But yes, we have a result. Week 1 has officially started. We had at least 10 people just now in for SB's game, which was great, and we got to see him practice a little bit against the Braves, who I didn't look at it. I don't think they're in the same division. No, they're not. They're not. As a reminder to everybody listening to this podcast, only your 9th round picks can use power-ups. So thank goodness SB was just practicing while we were watching him, because he used Ray Tran with the crazy bunt and scored and cleared the bases. The bases were loaded. Hits a triple on a crazy bunt with Ray Tran. It's like, oh no. But it was just practice, so it doesn't matter that much. So this week, obviously, like we said, we have Mauve in here to talk about his game and how he thought it went, and probably like what he thinks he can do better and what went wrong.
I think he's ready.
He's ready? Bring him in.
So, yeah. All right, let's do it. Just drag him down. All right. Hey, we're here with Mauve.
Hang on. Mauve, hello.
Might not be ready.
There he goes.
Oh, he is ready.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yo, hey. So congrats on being the first result.
Thank you.
Congrats on being the first loser. Yeah, that's
an
achievement. Hey, you gotta
save it for people who aren't coming on the pod.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just talk smack to people's face. What is
I'm
this?
sorry.
That's the best way to talk smack.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, how did it go? I know it's not really the result you were looking for.
No, it started off well. I actually had all 6 runs in the first 2 innings, and then just couldn't actually get my power hitters to do what I wanted them to do after that.
Yeah, I remember us we were talking today. I don't know if you played today or before that, talking about Pujols not being able to hit. Really I need to look. I guess I need to pull up your team real quick and see how was Ruth in your game? Because I know she's been highly picked, but has always been overdrafted. And I was just wondering how things have gone with her so far. I guess just in game 1.
Yeah, I've been pretty happy with her in practice games and in this game. A couple singles and a couple runs this time out. But
yeah, because I played against you guys today in a practice game, and I was like, who was out there in center field running around like a maniac? I thought it might have been the Griffey clone, because I think they're the same model. So I don't think Griffey's that fast, but yes, it was Ruth Prout. She's a menace out there. And I remember us talking about also Horus. Did he perform well in game one?
Yeah, really been liking him in practice games. His power bat has been much more consistent than I would have expected. I've had him before and just never really even attempted to use power with him, but he had, I think it was just kind of bouncing around on the rooftops and stuff, home run in this one. But he's been pretty consistent so far from my experience.
Did we have any home runs? I know you have Petra. She's a home run freaking queen over there.
Yeah, so Petra had an actual like through the wall home run, and then Horace had the one bouncing around, and Maria had a similar 3 home runs.
Did you say 3?
No.
What is this?
That's a thing.
The left field you're talking about?
Yeah. Apparently all the kind of glitches through and stuff.
I got you. Yeah, Tin Can Alley does not look like what your team wants to be playing on, I gotta say.
Yeah, it wasn't really how I wanted the draft to go. I kind of shot my shot with the Webbers, and I like that for my defense, but it's a little difficult not having too many power hitters.
Well, the Webbers can hit the wall, can't they? Yeah. I want to say.
Kinda. They tend to, yeah, it depends on where it gets. I've had a lot where it's like a few and gets caught or something.
Okay.
I feel like with the Webbers, you almost just want to hit it straight ahead and just get it off the. Because obviously they're not going to hit the top of the truck, but they'll hit it off the truck.
Yeah, I've been bouncing between like line drive like that and some grounders depending on what the defense is. But
Got you. I mean, defensively, it looks like a really fun team to use. Webbers are always super solid. But yeah, what were you hoping for out of the draft?
I don't know, honestly. Like I tried to set up my board just kind of taking away my own feelings on players and just create this like algorithm to evaluate them, but ended up with I think overvaluing speed, and I tried to take contact out of it, but ended up with a lot of contact that I didn't really want.
A lot of contact, yeah. Maria, the Webbers, Olga. That's a lot of
100 contact. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, JY, did we talk about like what we valued and didn't value in the draft? I don't remember.
Oh no, we didn't.
I don't think we did. So it's funny you bring up like trying to take out contact. I spent probably like 3 weeks tweaking with it, and in the end, I just got rid of contact altogether.
Yeah.
Which really, kind of worked out, but at the same time, it's just really annoying. I eventually had to pick up Timmy just to get somebody that can hit line drives.
Yeah, I'm trying to find mine because I honestly never had a board for forever, and I actually did one this year and tried to do because I know mostly because of you two, and I know you guys came up with some kind of algorithm to rate your players.
So Mob's nice. Mob actually like talks about his out loud. I don't.
Oh, I know you don't. I've always tried to look for somewhere to see where you said anything about it, and it's nowhere to be found.
I would share my full list, but I'd probably get laughed at.
Well, let me see. I don't think so. Well, my number one's Ichiro, and I don't think Ichiro's number one.
I think mine was too.
It's really hard to make one that doesn't have Ichiro number one.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably saying something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, he's super good. Don't get me wrong.
He just can't hit, man. He just can't hit that well. That's my own.
Actually, no. I did have Henry and Julie first, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Once I got rid of contact, it all made sense. I got Henry, Julie, Pete, and then Ichiro.
Interesting.
And Tyler had to snag Pete from underneath me.
And he has him in center field.
He has him in center field.
I can't
That's
believe it.
fine. I've heard Pete 1B doesn't even work, so I'm happy I didn't go for it.
Is that your plan?
That was Pete 1B, yeah.
Oh God! So
On paper, it sounds amazing.
you and Crazy are both about the speedy first baseman.
Yeah, but I don't think Chico works. Like, even playing the team, I don't think that works that well.
Yeah, I
It
guess.
doesn't remind me whatsoever of Star 1B, whatsoever. But he can throw, that's the only thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. We're getting off topic. We still have Mauve. Hey, Mauve, so were you planning on Pink Luna and... Sorry, were you planning on Pink Maria and the Webbers going in, or did that just kind of fall into your lap?
I was not playing on the Webbers at all. With Pink Luna, I kind of realized pretty early on that I had like top 15 in the league basically, and didn't think she was going to get taken very early. So I was able to trade back a little bit and was pretty sure I was going to end up with her, and that worked out. I'm pretty happy with that part so far. I mean, I think where I got the Webbers is still really good value, but just not necessarily what I needed for Tin Can, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely were a good value. I think we kind of talked about it in one of the early episodes when we were talking about your team. They're not really kids you can build your offense around, but you can certainly build your defense around them.
Right.
Which, like, I'm sure your user defense is just so easy to use with them on
So
the field.
easy. I'm so upset. It's got to be so easy.
For the most part, there's some problems still, but
I mean, sure. I mean, if Petra ever touches the ball, you're just kind of sad.
yeah, exactly. And yeah, Horace kind of runs out of stamina pretty quick as a Dimitri clone, but
Yeah,
Juice, I always call Juice stamina, whatever.
it's fine. No, you're right. I think the funny thing is with Olga, you almost just want to run it with them to whatever base you want to throw to.
Yeah. I mean, I think you have her at second, right, Olga?
Right field.
Oh,
If you had
yeah.
Olga's 2B, that'd be so bad.
Oh, yeah.
I have Joella 2B. It's really bad.
We'll talk about that later if you want to. We can talk about my game. I've already played JY, so
I know. I was thinking about playing mine either tonight or tomorrow, so I'm not looking forward to it. I think I did predict myself though, but
are you gonna stream that game or no?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
I don't know when, but it's coming. I guess another question is, how did the power-ups fare for you in this? Because I mean that's the big season 8 change, I guess, to the
Right.
rules.
Yeah, I didn't pull any this game. I had, I think, probably 2 in my like 4 practice games, so haven't been super prevalent for me at least so far.
Yeah, let's look at this Wizard team. Yeah, this I know. I don't know if you said Maryland was the problem, or
Yeah.
Brenda, or she's
Maryland at shortstop was pretty killer. She just got to everything, was chasing stuff out to center field.
Yeah. Just a little vacuum out there at shortstop.
She did tend to like kind of dive on top of the ball rather than like cleanly catch it, so that helped me reach first a few times. But
Right. Other than that, yeah, still tough. Well, good news for you is that I think Wiz ended up giving up 3 runs to your
yeah, I mean that's probably a product of just Tin Can Alley stuff. But
yeah, I was gonna say you gave up 2 as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I just really can't take user defense very seriously. It's just not that fun to me. But
It's hard because let me see. I think it's hard. I hate pop flies now because I used last season I had Wally and Veronica and who I don't remember I had in center, but their little green circles were so small. And now I have Henri in center, and it's the worst thing ever.
pretty much just switched to clicking on a base to try to get one of my like fielders to automatically run under the ball.
That's what I try to. Yeah, that's what I try to do too. And I'm like, this will do it. And then Henri runs 10 miles away, and it's a problem. But hopefully it gets better. I mean, Francis. That's what it was. I had Francis in season 6 too, and her circle's humongous. And yeah, we're gonna have to work on it. I put Brett in center for now. The god himself. He has the small circle of all time. So hopefully that'll work out.
Oh,
Sorry, I just dropped the cat. That's my fault.
was you?
No, it wasn't me. I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, I was pretty sure that's for me. I think one of my bottles popped. Anyway, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, I think this year, due to my lack of complete vision and eye for whatever reason, I just click the base, and then if they start running away from it, like they usually do, just gotta like manually control them and hope for the best. And usually it doesn't work out.
Yep, that's how it is for me too. I don't know. There's got to be some people in the league who are just great fielders. I'm not one of them. I think it's hard. Like I think it's legitimately hard for a kid's game to field the ball. It's like I don't know where the ball's going at. Like for half the time, like it's like hopefully it lands right where my guy is. But if it doesn't, it's gonna be 3 feet away, and I don't know how to recover from this. But yeah, no fun. Absolutely no fun. Mob, do you want to stay on with us to do some? Do we want to do predictions for this week too?
So here's what I was thinking. I was thinking we go through the predictor challenge, and then we just make fun of people's predictions.
Oh, yeah,
Also talking about what we think is going to happen.
We can do that too. Yeah. Yeah, who would lock the Mariners? 5 people? Are you crazy? Out of your mind.
No, actually, one person locked you.
What?
Yeah.
It's probably Marco.
No, it wasn't.
Let's see who it was.
It was Jared.
Oh, well, Jared doesn't know.
Which actually was the reason why I wanted to go through the predictions, because I saw that and I was like, oh my god, we got to do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey Mav, if you want to stay on, you can. Otherwise, if you want to head out, I can kick you from the channel.
Yeah, I think I'll take off. I didn't do predictions. I'm behind on them. And
problem. Hey, thanks for coming on. Thanks for talking about your game, and we will probably have you on later this season.
Yep, sounds good.
Have anything
Bye,
you want
guys.
to
Thank you.
shout out or talk about?
Pooh hole sucks.
Oh,
thank you. Very good.
Pooh hole.
Awesome.
I'll
Thanks,
figure
man.
them out eventually, hopefully.
Yeah.
Bye, all.
Mav.
All right.
Alrighty.
Now that he's out of here.
Oh, he's gone. We can talk shit about that team. Holy shit. 6-2?
Now that I can't feel about the depth of my voice, because Mav has the deepest voice of all time.
Dude, I love his voice.
Let's go through these predictions. All right.
Yeah. Also, we were joking. Mav's team is great, and 6-2 is a respectable score. All right, let's go through the predictions.
All right, Padres Mariners. This is just the first one. 3 people predicted me. 11 predicted
Including you.
Well, yeah, you gotta have a little bit of confidence in yourself. And
Did
my
you
best
lock
friend
yourself or no?
Blanco. Heck no,
Okay,
are you
no.
kidding me? We'll get down later to my lock. I should you know what I should have done? I should have freaking locked against Marco. What was I thinking? Who is Marco? The Wombats, right? Marco locked himself. Yep, that's classic Marco. But yeah, so 11-3. Honestly, that's more people than I thought would lock me. I did it for confidence. I think you're gonna win. I just did it for my confidence itself. So.
Yeah, I mean, I played the game, so I can't really comment. But
oh, yep, that's true. You can't say anything. I don't even we have a lot of predictors this season. Holy crap!
We do. It's actually wonderful.
It's great. I love it. So
I don't know why we have like 14 for most games and then 13 for a couple of games, but
so the Hornets Rangers game. Did I not? Oh, that one's gonna get nixed for sure.
No, I don't think so.
I think so because we're not doing.
Somebody will play for the Hornets.
Let me read in the event a game is event that a game is forfeited or there's a last minute coach substitution, that game will not be counted. Read the rules once in a while.
Yeah, but this isn't last minute. This is first minute. These literally just opened up yesterday.
Oh, well then I need to vote. It's me who needs to vote. Oh no, it's not. There's a lot of them like that. Hornets or Rangers? Who's Tyler's the Rangers? The Hornets have too good of a team.
Oh, I saw that.
The Hornets have too good of a team. They have too much power. What was the score? Actually, that's way too gone. Yes, I'm going Hornets game 1.
So, full disclosure, I went Rangers. I went Rangers before I saw Tyler's result because I got Tyler's result. So I can't talk about this one either.
Oh, that's fun. I just think it's at the Hornets. The Hornets are at Scrapco. I think whoever fills in, they're gonna have too many power bats and just gonna overwhelm the Rangers. That's my 2 cents. And Tyler hasn't played in a while. That I always bring that up. And I told you I will always bring that up as to why I think someone will lose because they're rusty. So I think after a few games, when Tyler gets his feet under himself, he'll notch a few wins. But I think after this first game goes to the Hornets, then we move on to a 7-7 Giants at Cardinals, which we just saw SB do a little bit of practice against the Braves. And I didn't watch the end. I was trying to get my mic fixed. Did you watch the end or no?
I saw he was up 6-0.
Yeah. So he was up 6-0. 3 of those runs were due to an illegal crazy bunt. But
Right. But I think with a legal crazy bunt, that's still a 5-0 game.
right, because I think Rauf, I always call it Rauf, was the batter before.
Right before Ray, yeah.
Yeah, so if it's the same caliber of crazy bunt, I think he scores 2 there.
Yeah. The only difference is Rauf doesn't make it into a triple, I don't think. Where
yeah,
Ray
maybe
can.
maybe a double or something like that. So we got SB. I said the Giants were gonna win.
I mean, honestly, 7-7 seems really fitting for this matchup because nobody knows what they're gonna do.
Yeah, it's SB who has actually a good team, and I think he's using a mouse for the first time. Maybe I don't know if that was true if he used the trackpad last year. Hopefully, he gets out of bed and plays at a desk. I know he was at a practice game; he was playing in bed. But I just see him beating. Actually, Devin streamed some of his games too, and he's done pretty well because he's the Cardinals. I think this will be a close one. That's why it's, I guess, obviously why it's 7-7. But I still think that SB pulls it out.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm that too.
Every game I've seen involving the Cardinals, the team facing them has struggled, and I don't know if it's just because everybody's rusty and nobody wants to face Randy, but like Amanda Hellerman is an issue, and
Oh crap, that's right.
I think this is going to be Cardinals just for that reason. I don't think SB beats the AI, and I have no idea if Devin beats the AI or not, but that's why I'm leaning Cardinals.
Oh, that's some very good analysis. I forgot the Cardinals. This is why I need to take notes. I told you I didn't take notes today. If I took my notes, I would have done it. Who has Clanky? Oh, Martian, right?
Clanky, yeah, is on.
Because he just played his game. We can't talk about that game because he gave us some massive spoilers.
He did.
I guess we can still kind of talk about it. I guess we predicted beforehand, so.
I mean, we could talk about it when we get down there.
Yeah. Twins at Monsters. I took the Twins. Only 4 people took the Twins. You took the Twins too.
I also took the Twins.
I think this is I think it's one of Uria's inconsistent games, and I think that the Twins take it.
I chose the Twins because at the time 2 people had taken them. And I don't know, Monsters always come out of the gate pretty quick, but maybe the issue is like this is the year I think the Monsters do really well, and I think for them to do really well, they need a clunker to start. So it's going to be the opposite year for the Monsters. They're going to start slow and then they're going to end really well.
Well, so it's at the Monsters, and the Monsters play at Dubois. Oh, well, see, that team is so scary. There's such a big outfield and those 2 speedsters out there. I think it'll be a good game. I'm still riding with Toast. I think Gore will get it in front of him, and then Mile will just hit them all in. So,
I mean, personally, I think Uria's team is like exactly what you want against a team like Toast.
You're making me want to switch my friggin' pick. I'm making me want to switch my pick too, talking about this, but I still got faith in you, Toast. You can do it. I believe.
Well, yeah. It should be a good game, if nothing else.
I think so too. All right, on to Melonheads and Tigers. 12 for the Melonheads, 2 for the Pitchin' Tigers. I went Melonheads here, and I locked
the Melonheads.
Yeah, because Jibbo stinks. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man.
Did you see his stream? Did you watch the VOD or anything?
I did not know.
Oh well,
Was it bad?
no. So Jibbo's very generous with his. He obviously played the meme game. I didn't watch any of that. I said screw the game, and I just skipped to the end where he was rating teams. And Jibbo's very generous with all of his ratings, so everyone's getting B's, A's, B minus, B plus, A plus, A minus. He gets to the Padres, C minus, and he doesn't even know it's me. And so you can see him looking up who the Padres are, and then he just starts smiling because he realizes it's me. And he's like, "Don't bash me on the podcast, JY." And this is the time, Jibbo. This is where you're getting bashed. You're gonna get demolished against the Melonheads. I know it's at Paveway, Cement Gardens, one of the two. But hey, lock it in. Melonheads, easy victory over the Tigers this week.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You're locking in the Melonheads simply out of spite.
Purely out of spite.
Okay, it has nothing to do with the actual baseball teams or anything.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm sure you have a pick based on the teams, but
I mean, my pick is that the Tigers just don't have enough offense, and it's not TCA, but it's still a cement field. So as long as like somebody can convince EX that Cement Gardens and TCA are the exact same, they should be fine.
Yeah. Jibbo's team doesn't have any offense. The Melons don't have any defense, although they are quick. I don't know if they have a lot of def. Yeah. The defense. No, the defense is actually pretty bad. Jibbo's gonna grounder the ball the hell out of Phil Nevin, and it's gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought about that. That's not gonna.
I mean, honestly, this might be a win for the Tigers.
It might. No, he's gonna lose. I can't.
He's gonna lose.
I can't
Right.
wishy-wash on my. Yeah.
I mean, you locked this in, so
I did. I know. I locked it in.
We've already talked about it. If you undo that lock, if you unlock this,
I cannot unlock it.
people will know.
Yeah. You said something earlier. Integrity. I gotta have some kind of integrity.
Exactly.
So my lock will remain. Go Melonheads. I'm guessing you took the Melonheads too.
Yeah. You did. Yeah.
All right.
Much offense.
Yeah.
Devil Rays at Pirates.
This is T-Boz and the Pirates. Question Monkey. New guy.
New guy. 3-11, no locks. 11 on the Pirates.
Kind of a shocker, honestly.
I think that's way too many. Like, this is like imbalanced, more so than it should be.
Yeah, what is this? T-Boss's third year, I want to say, against a rookie. I mean, I was thinking about this. The last 2 years, the last 2 years have all had rookies in the championship. Mello and then JBA, right?
Yeah.
So you never know. Question Monkey might be that guy this year where he just absolutely demolishes a team and demolishes everybody and plays really well. I just don't like the Devil Rays roster. That's why I'm picking against them this time, and I do like the Pirates roster more so. So I think, with Sammy Sosa and Uma, hopefully he can hit with Uma. If Question Monkey can hit with Uma, it's game over. So we'll see after game one. I'm definitely gonna run to the stats to see how he did with Uma after the first game. And I think it's at Steels. Question Monkeys.
Yeah, it's at Steel.
Yeah, we'll have the Ernie boost. Yeah, I think it's gonna be decided. Can
I say a hot take?
Of course.
All right. This is all about how well T-Boz can hit with Bobby. If T-Boz hits like 3 homers with Bobby, I think they win.
Yeah. So that I think it's gonna be Bobby versus Uma. Since you brought it up, because if he can hit well with Bobby, yeah. As Bobby is 9th rounder.
Yes.
It's either him or Tatiana. It's one of the two. But I mean, if he can,
there's no way a 7-7 Tatiana fell to 9th round.
Yeah.
Actually, no way.
Hold on. Actually, yeah. There's no way. You're right.
She's 8th.
Okay. I mean, if he can hit with Bobby, I know Bobby's a power hitter. If he can hit home runs with Bobby, that's great. If he can get some power ups with Bobby too, that would also be great. I don't even know if I'd use power ups with Bobby since he's such a good hitter. Like if you have runners on, you might use a power up if you get a good one. Like if you get aluminum power, yeah. If you get That's just hard to decide because if you get a screaming line drive and it just goes to center field, you're screwed because he's so slow. Undergrounder, that's just a single,
Undergrounders
Crazy.
are doubles. What are you talking about? That's steal?
Well, if you have Bobby Bolgren,
That's a ground rule double all day.
I think he's too slow. You think it's a ground rule? Like if you hit the left, if it goes to left field, maybe if it goes to right field or center field, I don't think so.
I don't know. I think undergrounders are just almost always ground rule doubles.
Well, then that'll work. So maybe aluminum pat. I just don't think if he has a screaming line drive, he should use that on Bobby. So it's hard to decide. I mean, I don't know. We just talked to Mav, and he didn't get any power ups his first game, so this might all just be speculation and dust in the wind at this point. But yeah, so I think it's who can hit better with their quote unquote power hitter. I guess non-contact power hitter. So it's a Bobby versus Uma kind of situation. I just don't know. I just like Question Monkey's roster better. He's a rookie. Don't know much about him. I like the mystery, so I'm taking the Pirates still.
That was a really long-winded talk that we had about a game that most
That's
people will spend about 5 seconds on.
They'll be like, oh, there's Question Monkey versus T-Boz. Okay, whatever.
No, it'll be good. I'm excited to see what
I'm excited to see what the new guy can do.
Yeah, I think Question Monkey is probably the most interesting rookie going into week 1. I might be wrong. I think that's my opinion. Anyways, Rockies at Blue Jays. We got the J team.
The J team versus the team that has already played, right? Marshman played. Yeah.
You put Rockies. You were one of 2 people.
Yep. Good thing I didn't lock because, well, it started out so well. He posted the home run with Clanky, and I was like, this is it. This is my guy. I'm riding or dying with this man. And then he said something else, and I was like, I am not riding or dying with this man. I am dying. I don't know. It was another rookie. I was like, maybe he'll get it done. It's the meme team, the Blue Jays, the J meme team. I was like, no way. I did play the Blue Jays today too. I did play Mav's team and Schlim's team, J Money's team, as we call him now. Where is his team? It's actually not bad. Thorner's actually not a bad shortstop. Jody Palmer fouled everything off. I might have been throwing pitches right down the middle, so Jerry Winchell almost hit a home run on me at Casa. I was just trying to get it going. Jack Joseph. I guess I didn't have the updated file either. I don't think so. This was on an old one. But I don't mind his team. It's not the worst, but I think he can use it. If Schlim wants to grounder ball, I think it's definitely possible. But I just like Martian Man's team better for some reason. I don't know why.
The Blue Jays have a frustrating defense, right? With shortstop Bagwell.
Oh, yep. See, it was not frustrating to me because Bagwell was at first and Jambi was in right field. So I definitely did not have the updated file. So I don't know what the heck was.
I'm going to assume that's why you put Rockies and not Blue Jays, and we can move on to the next game.
Correct. Yes. Wait, who did you took? You took the Blue Jays?
I took the Blue Jays. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think a rookie would do well. First off, on defense, that Cement Gardens is always just kind of bad, and secondly, Baggy shortstop is pretty good.
Baggy shortstop is good. I will give you that. Okay, on to A's and Expos. This is your lock that I just looked up. 13-1.
13-1, and the one is Jared Johnson, who was the coach of the Expos 2 seasons ago.
Last season?
Last season he was Dodgers. 2 seasons ago he was Expos.
He was Dodgers. I need my notes, man. My freaking notes. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. It's Crazy versus Shrews, and Shrews did not have a good year last year. Shrews' best defensive player is at shortstop, and Crazy likes to hit home runs, so that will not help him out any there. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, unless you're hitting... No, he's going to hit power with everybody on this team. I mean, I guess you get 1 or 2 that go to shortstop, and Jeter will scoop some things up, but let's look at the pitching depth for the Expos because that might come into play a little bit.
It's
It's not terrible, right? Delvecchio
So-
to Dobbs.
it's Angela starter, and then I think it's Dobbs.
Clinker.
And then from there, I don't remember.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you.
What I
either.
will tell you is Dahlman in center field will be a menace.
Always a menace. He has them every single season. He either has Beltran or Dahlman in center field, and they're nothing special. I've said this before on this podcast. They're nothing special until you play against them and they catch everything. They get to everything. They're the fastest player on the field for whatever reason, even though they have 76 speed. And I can't deal with them. Can't deal with them. They're great. He always has Jeter and Dahlman and makes for a good defense, but can't catch balls that go over the fence, which is usually a crazy strategy. So I went with the A's. Here. And you locked them, so obviously you think the A's are going to win. So we'll just go ahead and move on to the Fish and the Angels. It's Blanco versus the Angels. Gosh, I need my notes. Who are the Angels?
Nodakian.
Nodak. Yes, you're right. 12-2 in favor of the Fishes for this one, which is surprising because everyone listens to that first podcast or the second podcast, I can't remember, where we said the Fishes always start out slow, and 12 people were like, no, they don't.
Weren't you one of those 12 people?
Including me.
Yeah.
You took the Angels, so we're a little split here. I'm guessing you just think Nodak's gonna do really well with his power and arms team.
I think at Ekman, first game of the season, coming off 2 years of rust, this is just going to be an upset of the century. Actually, no. I saw they had one vote, and this looked more likely than what I think it was 9-1 when I voted. I like those odds. I like the odds of picking a team that I think they can beat the Fishes, and if they do, then 12 people don't get points, and I get a point.
So you sometimes you pick based off of the picks already, not based on who you think's gonna win.
Sometimes. This is one of those times. The next game is another one of those times.
You picked the Braves, dang it.
I did.
Go Fish. That's all I got to say about that. Actually going back, the Ekman thing you brought up might be a little bit of it will be a problem because poor Fish don't have any power hitters. I guess Veely and Sears kinda. That could be a problem there. But
I think as far as matchups go, it's a decent matchup for the Angels.
Yes, I would agree. Because then they have strong arms. It might be slow.
Might be slow. Have you seen their speed? They have 3-1 speeds. They're very slow.
I was gonna say they might be really slow, but they have arms, so watch out. You never know.
Yeah, I mean it's Pablo, it's Xenon. They're gonna score runs.
How many are they gonna give up? That's the issue.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
we'll
true.
find out.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to. Oh, the thread just got archived. That was weird. I am in here.
I'll archive it just for you.
There we go. We're good.
You're welcome.
Oh no, I just unarchived the draft selection. Whoops.
Okay, good job.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh gosh, where am I? I'm lost. There we go. Okay. Braves at Bombers. 2 for the Braves, which is Nate-tastic. 2 for the Bombers, Repub. Kind of surprising that Repub got 12 votes. I know I voted on him again. I know that. But was there? Oh, an oopses thing. The Bombers were last in total stats, I want to say.
They were third from last. No, they were last. You're right.
They were last. I think I was third from last.
Yeah, you were.
But I can see what people were thinking. The Bombers had a really good second half of the season when Repub took them over, and the Braves struggled to score runs. Although the Braves did give me my first loss of the season, and that just set me in a tailwind last year. So I know Nate I think he's been grinding offline, I want to say, to try to get his team better. I know he's been asking for help a lot too. Might be a turnaround season for the Braves, but I think coming out hot are going to be the Bombers. I know Reaper doesn't like his team too much, but I still think they get it done in week 1.
I think the game is closer than 2-12. I think Repub is really good, and all things being equal, Repub probably beats Nate-tastic. Nate has done quite a bit of work in the offseason just trying to get better, which I like. Also, just like, here's what I've heard. I've heard that the Braves AI defense is pretty freaking good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
So that's kind of where I put my eggs. I put my eggs in the fact that the Braves, from what I've heard, have a good AI defense, and that when I voted for this, it was like 1 to
9.
10,
Yeah.
which just felt off.
Yeah, I get
So
that.
I'm thinking I hit on one of these two, either the
I
Fishes
think
Angels or Braves Bombers. I think I hit on one of them.
I think you do too. The next game is Cubs Orioles. I didn't vote on this game.
I voted Orioles. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, we don't have to talk about it. Next game, Royals, which is Oops' second team, and the Wombats, who is Marco. 4 to 10 in favor of the Wombats. And
Yeah,
a
4 to
lock.
10
A
is
hot
not.
lock. Oh, on Mark. Marco locked himself. Yes, that's right. Marco locked himself. Interesting take here, I think. At the Wombats, which is... Can't remember. This is... Where is this man? Where is YT? There he is. The Paveway. At the Paveway. I know it's supposed to be a defensive. The Royals are supposed to be a defensive team, but actually, I did pick the Royals. The Royals are a defensive team, so they're gonna win. There's my 2 cents. I don't think Marco starts out after coming from the bush. I don't think he gets a win this week, but he locked himself. He's very confident. I think the Royals should have got some more votes. Let's see. Who'd you take, Ace?
It's like Wombats.
Oh, you took the Wombats, yeah?
Yeah.
Was it because it was 4-0 or because
No, I think I took them for the same reason everybody else took them. We saw EX's games with the Royals and how poorly they went. That being said, I will say Marco has been doing really poorly lately. He's not been having a good time.
Oh no.
Season 3 Keeper League was not friendly to Marco. So if we had if one of those bonus questions was what game will be the lowest scoring, I would take this game.
Yeah,
And 4 to 10 is not representative of like how close this game actually should be.
Well, he said something up here about when Visery posted their scores. I think he said he lost to the Giants AI, maybe?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so not
Which, like,
promising for the
granted,
Wombats.
the Giants AI is really good.
That is true. The
So-
Giants AI is good. So yeah, those are our predictions for the season or for week 1. I know one. Do we want to go into these bonus ones or?
Nah.
Yeah.
I've never liked the bonus questions.
I didn't even predict the one about the most strikeouts because I don't even know. Whoever has Clanky is gonna do it. Who has Clanky? Martian Man, the Rockies.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
How do you feel about 8 people thinking that I will score the most runs this week against you?
Did you see who voted for one of those? It was me. I
Was it
voted.
you?
I voted you would score the most runs this week,
Okay.
which I don't doubt. What gave me a little hope was when Visery posted their scores. They only scored 8 and 9 runs against me, which I was like, this is the best thing ever. I don't know what happened because they were putting up like 20s and stuff, and only 8, 9 against me. I'm feeling a little bit more confident in my team, which is great. But I don't feel great about people thinking you're going to score the most runs. Makes me a little nervous. I mean, it's warranted. You're the best regular season player in rBBL history, so I get where it's coming from. You didn't even put yourself. You put the A's. Obviously, you can't talk about it. your game.
I can't talk about my game. I think the A's just because I think that's a bad matchup for that team.
Let's see. The Cubs? Who is it? Oh, well, the Cubs already played. The Hornets? Well, that's Nate Taskmaster changed his pick there since we have a substitute. 3 votes for the Bombers. Interesting.
Against the Braves, which I don't really see, but okay.
Yeah, I don't see it either. So a lot of people think there's going to be some home team multiplier games. But yeah, is that it? I think that's all we wanted to talk about.
I think that is. We wanted to bring Mav on, and we wanted to talk about these games. I don't think we're going to talk about the Viscery thing.
Oh, we're not. We're not gonna. Well, if anybody knows anybody who wants to play this season, I think we have 2 openings. We have the Hornets are open. The Royals are quote unquote open if someone wants to play. But I think we have some takers for those. I think Bless might want to come back. I know he has computer issues. I know we were talking to some other people. Do you remember who else we were talking to?
I think we were thinking about the 3 new people that just arrived.
Oh, I know one of them was Harb.
Yep.
Harb and I can't remember the other 2 people. Like I said, Harb's been talking a lot, so I guess that's the reason
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know. I think
this
we'll probably
speedrunner
see
guy.
if Bless wants them, and then we'll move on from there.
Yep. Because if
Bless gets that team gets pretty scary.
Yeah, because Bless is good. Bless left in 2 seasons ago. He hasn't played the last 2 seasons, I don't think.
He didn't play last season. I don't know about the season before.
I don't think he played the season before either. I think he left. Which I thought he was like, he joined I think he started the same season as us. I want to say, and he played another season after. And he was like, I thought we were like direct rivals, and then he got really good, and I was like, never mind, we're not direct rivals anymore because you're actually like scoring 30s now. And I was like, leave me in the dust. Leave me with who else? I don't know, nobody else, because everyone else is super good that started playing during our season. But yeah, I think that's it. Any last words, Ace?
No. Best of luck in your game.
Yeah, you too. Good luck to everybody else in their week 1 games. Go fish. Love me some fish. Go Rockies. And go Padres. That's all I got to say.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening.
Don't leave, Ryan. Oh, no. Hello, we're still here. I love you guys. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, we're back with episode 5.
Oh, that doesn't work. Hey, you know what? We
just
started the day off with some really cool tech issues, and we'll end the day with some really cool tech issues. All right, goodbye, everybody.